Hi everybody, Matt back with you. Hope you're okay. Look at this. Sunglasses in January. What's going on? Today, I'm on the Rochdale Canal. This is one of a few videos I'm going to try and do this year of stretches of canal. And today I'm starting at Littleborough. See if I can reach Rochdale today. No guarantee. Now, there's obviously parts of this I'll do. I can do Hebden to Sober Bridge, I could do Todmorden to Littleborough, there's all different ones and I'll cover those. But those areas I know quite well, and there'll be things that I can cover there quite well. This one is unknown to me. I've never walked beyond Littleborough on the canal. Obviously I've gone beyond Littleborough before. So I don't know what I'm going to find, what I'll see. I may struggle with names or places. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? So it's still a bit windy. Apologies if it's a bit blowy, but let's get on our journey, see what we can find. One thing I am expecting to find is probably quite a lot of graffiti. So, as expected, if I find anything that's actually any good, I'll try and highlight it. I think if I step any further back I'll end up in the canal. Right, Rochdale, here we come. This is also Route 66 cycle track. Not that Route 66. No barges. Where's Robbie when you need him? Wonder what purpose that serves. Not exactly a bridge, is it? Listen to that. Apart from my slow, easy voice. This is very peaceful. Now if I see something of interest slightly off the canal, I will try and show you. I've been wondering whilst I've wandered on here whether there was formerly a mill on this site. So I'm just going to pop over this bridge, see if there's any sign of anything here. See, I'm not sure what this is. Whatever it is, we can't go in it. Homes England, I wonder if they're going to build some houses here. In amongst the undergrowth you might not be able to make it out. There are some little bits of pipe, there's some little brick buildings sticking out. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know please. Whatever it is, it's certainly fenced off for quite a long way. Now we're at the top of the fence. Definitely see that this was a mill. I even remember seeing it when I was younger. That road there goes up to Hollingworth Lake, and there was a big mill standing here, I think on 2 levels. So yeah, this is just the site of it. Mystery solved. Let's get back on track. Where am I? Well, that old tunnel there. That's only under the railway. Cable bridge. Okay, we've reached Smithy Bridge. Apparently. Another bridge, this time some actual artwork. That's pretty cool. So I guess that was Smithy Bridge, but there's another interesting looking bridge here. What does it say? This is Little Clegg Swing Bridge. So I guess you can move this bridge at an angle, so you can then get a boat through it. So we've now reached Clegg Hall. Again, I'm a few years too late to find Clegg Hall as a ruin, but I believe it was a fairly haunted location in Story. See if it might be to get a bit closer to it to have a look. So let's head off the canal just here. So at the moment there's lots of activity just outside the house, so I don't want to just be stood there filming and yakking. But anyway, Clegg Hall is a mansion house built in around 1610, and it's been here for about 400 years. Quite a long time it was derelict, till fairly recently. It's got, I think, people living in it. It's certainly been renovated. Postman's just dropped some posts off, so I guess there's people in it. But it does have a history of a vengeful boggart, and people have apparently had many hauntings inside the building. I think people died as well, but it's a story for another time. This is only a quick look at it. I'll try and film it just as we go past, just to have a look. If not, I'll just take a photo. There's perhaps too many people to do it now. I think this section is called Clegg Hall Mills. Again, potentially rebuilt. There's a 2011 date there, and also I presume now lived in. You get the hall just to the left here. There we go. An amazing spot. Just to add to the atmosphere. Look at this in the garden. Once again, let's get back on track. So what I've been hoping for a while is we might find a big old ruin en route. And there's obviously something over there. Not sure if we go past it or even if it's abandoned. Let's see if we can find out soon. We finally have a badge. So the answer is no, that building is a working business park. Appearances can be deceiving. It's quite a long stretch of canal here. I've no idea how far Rochdale is. Keep walking for now. Whilst I've been doing this today, it's reminded me of a man I greatly admired called Ray Richards, and he used to do stretches of the canal, and he's done them professionally, not off a phone like this, and he'd do a series of videos to get them on video called a walk on cut. I'm not sure quite how far he got on them. He did a similar thing to what we're doing today, I guess. Coming off and talking to people, not talking to people. Sadly, Ray passed away last year. But yeah, if you ever come across those films, it's certainly worth a watch. And now, of course, they're historical, because it'll be at least 20-25 years ago since they were made. Ray always used to finish his videos by saying, until our pathways cross again, which I did use that a couple of times in some of mine. You can see why I used it. Bizarrely, I've just been asked if I've got some drugs. Never been mistaken for a drug dealer before. Apparently it's because I had a little bag. He was a bit disappointed when I said no. It's just a bottle of milkshake. The bridge, more graffiti. This is very similar to how we started today in Littleborough. That doesn't look good. I think we've just about reached Rochdale. So I think I've now gone past the centre of Rochdale. I'm just trying to find a suitable location to stop, and then I'll come off here, and then I know where to rejoin it another day. So the sign says stop. I will. So there we go, so I've reached Rochdale on the canal. I found a few little bits of interest. Shame that mill was occupied. That would have been an awesome thing to find and explore. Obviously far too late for Clegg Hall, but it was good to look at it. So another day I'll return to this spot, carry on the next section, which I think goes to Castleton and then on to Manchester. Probably won't reach Manchester straight away. One thing you might know about Rochdale is it's absolutely full of red brick buildings. That's purely because they were manufactured in mass in this area, so that's why everything's built in red brick. It's not the only place in the world like that. But there's other stories to tell in Rochdale. For example, a certain wartime German leader making sure that Rochdale isn't bombed, because because he thought it was the best place in England, and also a wartime celebrity by the name of Gracie Fields. There's a Gracie Fields tour here that we can look at. But that's it for now. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Take care.